So what we do at Nova Pangaea is we've developed a process called RefNova. What's really unique about our technology is the fact that unlike other technologies within sort of that net zero space, we take multiple feedstocks. So we're quite feedstock agnostic. In other words, we can take agricultural plant residues, we can take woody residues that we can then convert to our products. We have two product outputs, so we have the biochar and the Nova sugar. So that's quite a big differentiation for us because that delivers a very robust economic model. And we unlock the likes of sustainable aviation fuel by providing one of our products. And dependent on the use of the biochar, that will then deliver a carbon negative fuel. Which is, a big part of our differentiation.
So this is the beginning of the RefNova process. This is the Nova pre-unit, and this is the raw material we get directly from the sawmill. So eventually this will go through the process to produce Nova sugar and Nova char. So this is the wood chip after we've done the particle size reduction. This has been pre-treated and is now ready for drying, before we then put it into the second stage, which is the steam-assisted rapid pyrolysis unit. Our Nova pre-unit that's existing here, we run at about 100 kilos per hour. When we move to NOVAONE, we'll be running at 1 ton per hour. This is the steam-assisted rapid pyrolysis unit, known as SARP. So this is where we take the processed wood chip, treat it with steam, which sweats out the sugars, and then the sugars go over the top and then also converts the remaining material to the biochar. So this is the biochar. This is one of the major two products we produce. This makes us different to other lignin cellulosic production units. So we produce the biochar and we produce Nova sugar, which is then fermented onto ethanol. And then this biochar is actually sequestrated CO2. So this makes our process carbon negative. This is Nova sugar. This is the second of our two main products coming from the wood chip. So this process in total takes about 1 to 2 hours in total, which makes us a big difference to other lignin cellulosic processes. When we move to our new site, we're taking most of this equipment with us and we're going to expand out. So eventually the process will produce 6 million litres of ethanol and 10,000 tonnes of biochar.
We have a pathway to unlock SAF, and we will start to unlock SAF next year. Decarbonising these hard to decarbonise sectors such as aviation is a big part of our value proposition, and the fact that we have a critical pathway to unlock sustainable aviation fuel. Why Mercia? Why Northern Powerhouse Investment Fund? Realistically, Northern Powerhouse Investment Fund have been there since I joined the company, since before I joined the company. They've continued to follow on. They have an understanding of what it takes. They're definitely leading the charge when it comes to investor appetite, risk appetite, fully understanding what it requires from a patient capital perspective. And of course, if it wasn't for this investment, we wouldn't be really at this pinnacle point of step up. Specifically, what Northern Powerhouse and Mercia are doing, they're helping us lay that foundation for internationalisation, which we are an international business, and for globalising and allowing to deploy this technology globally. What's next for Nova Pangaea? We are moving our pre-commercial plant into commercial production next year. So we are moving from this building to a new headquarters. We're going to be laying the foundation from a financing perspective, which will be absolutely significant for the company. We will be looking at opening up our top tier market, which is the US. Looking to deploy the technology globally, obviously internationalising the business, and delivery of our strategic roadmap and delivery of what we consider NOVAONE. NOVAONE will be a part of the delivery of Project Speedbird, which will come online 2025-26. I mean, it's a very, very exciting, few years ahead for sure. This is something that's never been done. So that's a big part of my drive is doing things that nobody else has done.